this about? Bitter melon? So guess what, guys? We are preparing. You know how I always like to get my produce for the week because maintaining the gut is also as important as maintaining the physical brain in the head, right? But today something magical happened. I came across a fruit I have never seen a day of my life. I guess it's the first time for everything. So we're going to give this a try today. But we're going to mix this with some more greens and some fruits here, okay? Because I did my research and I learned that it's very bitter. So we want to kind of mix it up with some fruits and some ginger and some lime to support the bitterness. However, I think I'm kind of okay with bitterness because I like bitterness. I don't know what it is, but for those that have a hard time taking anything that's very bitter, I do recommend that you mix it up with some fruit. So what I already did was cut the ends of this fruit, and I'm cutting right in between, as you can see. Right, so when you open it up, in the center is where the bitterness lives, okay? So I was informed that you should grab a spoon and scrape the very center of this fruit, okay? So I found it kind of difficult scraping it right in between. So I tried another way and it actually worked with this tool right here, this knife. All right. So, but before we get straight to everything that I'm doing right now, I want to share a little bit. Look, these are the seeds, and they are so huge. They're so big. But I want to share the benefits that I learned about this fruit. I learned that the bitterness is to help support the liver detoxification, and it helps to diabetes for blood sugar lowering. Okay, and I also learned that it also supports your respiratory system, circulatory system for the gut health. And it also helps to alleviate stomach aches. Helps you to release waste from your I'm getting tongue tied, guys. From your intestines. Okay, so here I am just preparing. I'm cutting half because they said you don't have to use the whole thing. So I'm cutting half here. Chop, 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 chop. If I recommend that you get some, maybe a knife that's more sharp than what I had to put a little bit more energy, but that was okay. So as you guys see, I am cutting up right here as much as I can. And I am preparing to juice this. So this is going to be juice, okay? This right here is spinach. So I am bending it. This is how I cut it up, and I chop, chop, chop. I cut the end, and I also create a compost pile. And so here I cutting, I believe this is a kiwi. Yes, this is my kiwi. So I'm cutting the kiwi up. I'm going to put that to the side. I'm also going to cut up an apple because apple is going to give it that little sweetness to balance out the bitterness that I was told that it has really strong. And I'm also going to cut a lime. So lime really helps with giving it that flavor. So bitterness, sweet, and boosting up the flavor a little bit is like perfect. And of course, I love ginger. Ginger has tons of benefits for your gut and your brain health. So of course, I had to include it. But you don't have to cut a big piece, okay? So everything is all chopped up already. The compost is ready. This is my juicer here. So the hole is pretty small. But this is a really good juicer. It juices very well. It is a slow juicer. So the goal is to really get everything nice and smooth. So as you can see, I'm giving you guys the name of the juicer here that you guys can look into. But there I go. Here is the draining of it. It even drains so smooth. And no, this is not sponsored at all. I just really love this juicer. So here I'm adding the spinach. In you go. And as you see, the color, the pigmented, the texture is already smooth. So I'm adding the kiwi and the lime in. So this is just awesomeness happening right now. I'm actually very excited to taste this. And of course I have a little secret. Yes. My cayenne pepper. I always add a pinch of cayenne pepper in every juicing that I do, because it does something. It's just awesome. Everyone that I produce or I give juice to, they always say, what is that extraness that you add in there? I said, you find out one day. I guess you will find out now. So yeah, definitely I always add a little pinch of cayenne pepper. So here, because it's a slow juicer, it does take time for the remaining to come down. So I'm showing you the compost, and this glass bottle is magical. I have about 6 of them. I adore them. My juicer gives me just the amount of juice for this bottle. So this is the 18 ounce. Here I'm using the funnel to make a smooth transfer. Yes, so smooth. And it is the exact amount that this glass bottle needed. You see? So I cover it up, and I'm going to show you guys now if you can see how smooth it is. So of course, I'm not just going to have this on my own. Someone needs to join me, but this person will never show himself on the camera. So it's just going to be me. You're going to see. But it's nice and smooth. You can see the consistency. Okay, so it has a ton of health benefits. My mom does have diabetes, so I do plan to go get some more of this. And let's see how it tastes. Good. It actually was good. My partner that I shared this with, he's very picky, and he even said it's pretty good. And I said, ha, ta-da. So thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe. Bye now.